Hello, this is Dr. Alston, and this is for my Leading Change class. I just recently sent each group an email identifying all the group members, but I wanted to take a few moments and talk about the final group project. So during this course, we have discovered that Dr. Cota has proven over years of research that 8-step process for leading change that will help organizations succeed in an ever-changing world. We're going to put that knowledge to work in our final project. There are two parts to the final project. The first part of the final project, each team member will submit an APA formatted 7-page review that analyzes Kotter's 8-step process and details the strengths and weaknesses of each process. So when you submit your APA document, I should see something that says the strengths are, the weaknesses are for each of the steps. As you address each step, use the information you read as well as your own personal experience with organizational change to help shape your approach. The goal here is by the time you get to the final project, you should be able to use the knowledge that you've gained throughout this course in both textbooks to explain some of the experiences that you have had in organizations that you have worked in. The knowledge that you now have will be able to bring clarity to that, and you'll be able to express that with your fellows, with your fellow group members. Part two. The second part of the final project, you will work with a team, your team that you're a part of, the team that I sent the group email to develop a PowerPoint presentation to present to your executive board, right? This presentation should be at least 10 slides and should outline the steps that need to be reviewed and implemented as final approval has been granted for American Airlines and US Airways to merge, creating the largest airline in the world. So we all know that merger has already taken place. What we're going to do is we're going to go back in time. We're going to do some research. We're going to go back in time, and we're going to discover some of the things that were going on with the organizations that were about to merge, American Airlines, US Airways, and we're going to craft a PowerPoint presentation that says, this is what you have to do in order to make this transition successful. We already know the transition has taken place. Well, we're going to go back in time, use the knowledge that we have gained in this class to make a recommendation on how this transformation, this change, this merger should take place. What do they have to do, review, implement, how they should go about that? I want you to use as much information as you can that has been discussed in this course. More information about the merger can be found, and I won't read this word for word for you, but you can find more information from different sources on the internet. But this project requires the groups to do some research to understand what was going on before the American Airlines and US Airways merger and to make a recommendation on what needs to be implemented for this strategy to be successful. So what's going to happen? Each individual student is going to submit 2 files for the final project. The first file is going to be the file of your APA 7-page formatted analysis of the strengths and weaknesses of Kotter's 8-step change process. The second document is going to be the PowerPoint presentation that the group worked on together that talks about what has to be implemented in order for there to be a successful merger of American Airlines and US Airways. I hope this helps. And as always, feel free to contact me, send me a text message, call me, and I'll add more explanation if necessary.